Oh, we
Sure.
would love the CNN audience to watch The Better Sister on Prime Video in Chile.
Yes, CNN Chile, please watch our show.
The characters are mothers, wives, and sisters, but also women trying to survive a deeply flawed system. Was there a moment in the script that made you say, "This is why I have to tell the story"?
I love that you perceived that because we talked
Good.
about that a lot, about how both of these women are in society's eyes a little villainous and unlikable. You know, I play a bad mom who lost her kid and prefers drinking to mothering. And Jessica's Chloe character is an ambitious woman who's climbing to the top of the ladder with a target on her back. Everybody wants to take her down. And we love that the system was like a common enemy for us, that was going to be part of the story we got to tell. So I love that you perceived that and picked it up. Thank you. I don't even remember what the question was now. I just love that,
Um,
that it was something that we talked a lot about, and what are the connection points for these sisters who really have very, little other than their love for their shared son in the show.
exactly. It was if there was a particular moment in the script where you said
Ah,
like, "I have to tell the story."
what do you think, Jess?
I think it's a moment that I'm not sure if I should say because I don't want to
Right.
give spoilers, and I think that's what I was struggling with trying to answer that question. I think some of the reveals that happen, as you're going along reading and you're like, okay, this is interesting, this is intriguing. Why? What's happening? And you want to keep going because you really know that as you get further down the line, you will get the information and you understand why people are doing the things that they're doing. And that's really important to know when you're stepping into a character. So as we go down the line in the show, there's some things that happen towards the end that finally, like, when I read that, I said, oh, okay, that I understand. That's important to talk about. That's important to portray, to let a complicated woman do these things. I don't think I can say it though. So sorry. I don't know if I can.
It's okay. Don't worry. Um, well, this isn't just some domestic drama. It's a psychological thriller with real emotional weight. How did you prepare, like emotionally speaking, for the more intense scenes, like especially those that land in family trauma?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was able to sort of research and study Alcoholics Anonymous, which is an incredible organization. And knowing that Nikki, in order to show up as a sober person every day, would have had to be really honest and open about her past and what has happened to her and her shame and guilt. So I felt that Nikki had done a lot of personal work and given a lot of forgiveness and grace. And when she shows up to Chloe's life, this incredible, I play a fish out of water. I'm not in my world in this show. I'm entering somebody else's world. And I'm a chaos machine in that world. I don't really understand it. I don't have respect for it. And I just loved that I got to come in with a bit of moral clarity, and try to big sister my little sister to do that personal work so that we could reconnect. I loved that that was something I could play all the time with Chloe. Like, pay attention, like, you can forgive yourself. We can connect. You can forgive me. I'm really asking for that the whole show.
And I think what
Like,
Chloe is struggling with, right, is and to prepare to play someone who doesn't want to talk about anything and doesn't want to admit and doesn't want to face the poor decisions that she made or the decisions that just haunt her. You don't have to do too much besides know authentically from the place of how that character would react. So when Elizabeth's character, Nikki, presents, hey, this is a new idea, this is the truth, you just have to respond in a way that's true to this person who does not want to hear it and is not going to believe it, actually, not yet. And he's going to fight against it. So there's something, not to say you don't have to prepare, but there's something important about that person who shuts it down again and just says, nope, not listening to that. It's you, it's your fault. You know, she hasn't been through the program. She hasn't been through constant what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Reflection.
reflection and awareness. And, you know, she hasn't been able to accept the truth, you know.
Thank you so much. Have a great morning.
Bye,
Thank
Camilla.
you. Bye.